Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Gen V from the world of The Boys. So, this show, 8 episodes long, stars a bunch of people that I've never seen anything else, so no-name people. I'm sure that their careers will continue to go up. It'll be interesting to see where they end up in time. But, it's set in the world of The Boys, as I said, and it's set towards the, I think, end of season 2 or 3, like towards the end or possibly even after the end of whatever the most recently released seasons are. And I enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of Motherland, Fort Salem, where, you know, there's this bigger picture going on, but we are focused in this case, college, in that case, similar, but like basically school time. So it's sort of like Harry Potter, where there's a bunch of bigger picture things going on, but we are watching the high school or college of this world and the environment that they're in. I do think that there's some dumb decisions made, and honest, I gotta say, I much more enjoyed the first 3 episodes than the episodes after that. Like, once the story started to really come together and focus in, it lost a lot of the steam for me. Probably about the time where they did the cut to black, and several, like, hours later or whatever, like, the come to, like, after that cut to black moment is where it started to lose me, because it lost some steam by going back and essentially doing like a prequel or a remember this, or, you know, flashback episode, and then coming forward, and it lost so much steam for that, and I stopped caring about some of the characters, and it wasn't as good, and there was also a lot less logical things happening, in my opinion. So I lost some of it. Overall, I still enjoyed the season. If you remember how The Boys is just filled with asshole characters that are just assholes, both with supers and not supers, same sort of thing here. These are not the most likable characters because they are extremely flawed, and that's okay. What I didn't care for, and what really, really bothered me, is that they had an aversion to tits, but not for dick. To give you an example, there's a scene in one of the first couple of episodes, I think even the first episode, so I guess spoilers for the first episode, but there's a scene where they have a whole dick, like somebody who can shrink, and so they have the whole dick, and then the chick is like giving him a, not so much hand job as full body job because she's tiny, and so you see the whole dick, and the balls, and everything else, and I'm fine with that. But she is wearing underwear. So, like, we see all of her on the dick, but with underwear on. And it just doesn't make any sense. And that's what I found with a lot of instances of, like, it's a college-focused show, so there's a lot of having sex. But there are numerous instances where you see a dick and or balls in, like, full glory, not just, like, split second, but, like, there's your dick, and there's things happening, and yada yada. And not once in the entire season did you see any female nipple. And I think that's stupid. So, if you remember, way long ago, my review for Love, Death, and Robots Season 2 is that Love, Death, and Robots Season 1 had a whole bunch of titties and dick. Like, they were not shying away from either of them. And then in Season 2, they still had a bunch of titties, but they angled cameras and, like, shifted shots and, like, put things in, like, just the right area to cover all of the dick. And it's like they were afraid of showing any dick. And I don't think that's great. I think that that's dumb. You should be agnostic to the titties and dick that you're showing. So, Season 1, great for Love, Death, and Robots, because it did both equally, or at least it wasn't afraid to show either. Season 2, afraid of the dick. And in this, Gen V, it was afraid of titties. And that's dumb and annoying and sexist. Do not like, did not appreciate, thought it was dumb. But overall, it was a relatively enjoyable experience. I think that they had enough usages and demonstrations of the power to make it feel like they weren't stuck on a TV show budget or like a decreased budget from The Boys. And I like that they showed different powers, even if they were sometimes hard to explain, or at least they never really fully explained some of them. But we got enough of the gist to get it, and it was interesting enough. So, yeah, I liked it. I'm interested to see season 2. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.